So I'm going to show you a classic of magic. It's known as the card between the two panes of glass. It's a beautiful piece of magic, but to do this classic of magic, I would need to own one of those, and unfortunately I do not. It's very expensive, and you know, I called ahead and I asked if they had one that I could borrow, and they said yes, that they have one. I said, oh, could I use it for the show? They said, absolutely not. We have read the news about it. You're not touching anything that we own. So as I was walking to the show tonight, I guess the limo was late. I passed by a store that had absolutely everything that I needed to recreate the card between the two panes of glass. I hope that this creates the proper sense of wonder. Now, I don't do this because I need the dough. No, I do this because you're the upper crust of society, and I figure it's the yeast I could do to become the toast of the town. Two panes of glass. Anybody speak French here? You will recognize this. Pane. Bread is bon. Okay, good bread. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Two panes of glass which will be sealed inside the ancient Chinese box of mystery. Aren't you glad I brought that? And here's the first little bit of magic that happens with the card between the two panes of glass. Check this out. Yellow, blue, green. Changed color. What's your name? John. John, is it? John, hold on to those. Do not eat the glass. It's not that kind of show. We'll be getting back to John in just a second. Now, in addition to the panes of glass, we also need some cards. And I have a fresh pack of plastic-coated cards here. These are perfect when I practice my craft. Oh yeah, and I didn't get a chance to draw the guy on, but here, look at that, see? Now we know how many magicians are here. If you didn't get it, believe me, you're better off. So I do need somebody to help me to pick a card here, so I'm going to need to select somebody from the audience. I want to make this person feel as comfortable as possible. It could be absolutely anybody, anywhere in the audience. Do I have any volunteers? Come on, Sparky! Sparky, come on up here. All right, fantastic. All right, now I'll take your hand. What's your name? Tom. Sparky. Okay, so Sparky, I'm going to mix the cards up like this. All right? And then, I know I'm milking this a bit. But Sparky, I want you to cut the cheese. All right. There's his card. It's gone past your eyes. Give me just a second. Yes. Good. All right. And you take the card yourself and remember what it is. Remember the card, and then place the card right here. Fantastic. I'll put the rest of the cards on top, and your card is now lost. Somewhere in the deck. In a moment, I'll bring your card to the top. But first, let's make sure it's not there. That's your card. I snap my fingers and look, it's Sparky's card! It's the same one. Praise Cheez's, it's his card. All right, now, Sparky, what I want you to do is to very carefully remove the plastic coating. I'm going to get you started. You can take your time doing it. Don't tear your card, but take the plastic coating off of it. While you're doing, you can stand over here a little bit. While you're doing that, I'm going to entertain everyone with some classic card manipulation.
Oh my.
take a bite out of the corner of your card to mark it for later identification. Take a good sized bite out of it there like that. That's fantastic. You're not lactose intolerant, are you? It's a fine time to ask now. That'd be awesome, but no. That would be awful. It's one of the awe things. So, my definition of a good show is no unnecessary punishment of the audience. Now, but the rest of this important. Okay, so Sparky, I'll take the plastic from you. Does that cheese taste okay? It's weird because I found it outside. It's been there when I checked in last week. I figured it would be all right. Okay, now, here's what's going to happen. In a moment, that card is going to vanish. Then it's going to appear between the panes of glass that John over here has been holding on. And when it arrives, we're going to make sure it's the same one by matching the corner back into here. So I want you to hold the card in one hand and the corner in the other hand. So hold the card in one of your hands and put the corner of the card in the other hand. You what?
I was going to throw it out.
You swallowed it. That's what you did? Oh. Yeah, we have a swallower here, which is okay because I also like cheese. It's no problem. You know, I mean, who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? It's all right because we can have you identify it in a different way. We're going to have you write your name on it using this marker. I know I've been going kind of fast, so I'm going to give you a chance to catch up. So here's sign your name on your card. Just spell out your name right there. It's S. S. Yep, S. Go ahead, squeeze it. It's got the ink's inside there. Squeeze it. S-P-A-R. Don't forget the K-Y. All right. It makes it easier to get it. What did I say? Huh? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so here. Sparky. Ooh, that's kind of neat. You've actually signed it in Japanese kanji. Awesome. Okay, so hold your hand out like this. Because we're going to take the card and tear it into little pieces like that. You're going to, I'm sorry, I'm getting ink all over you. I'm making an awful mess. Don't worry, I have some napkins right over here. I'll clean myself up. So now, John, if you do me a favor, stand up right where you are. Stand right there, but come closer to the wall so that you can turn around face front. You've been holding on to the panes of glass since this whole thing started. Nothing's between them. They're just friends. Now, what's going to happen in a moment is I'm going to be using a gun. So if you're afraid of firearms, this is your chance to split. So what I have here, I told you this trick had appeal. I have two dueling pistols, matching dueling pistols. You can see that these are antiques, a little rust around the barrel right there. And we're going to have one of these chosen, and it could be any one of these. So Ian, point to one of these. Whichever one you point to is the one that we will use. Which one? All right, get rid of that one. Okay. Ooh, hey, look! The gun's already loaded with potassium. That's perfect for a performer of my caliber. Sparky, we're going to clean you up too because you will be firing the gun. We put your card inside, and then I want you to wipe your hands off there. Now, Sparky, I've got to ask you, have you ever fired a gun before? One. Yeah, you look familiar. Figured I had the right guy. Okay, good. You got it all wiped off. You're all cleaned off there. We'll clean off the gun a little bit. Fantastic. Now, here's what you need to do. This is an antique. You've got to treat it gently. So, gently grab the butt of... It's not the first time that... Anyway, so just do that. Okay, fantastic. And then we'll make sure that it's all cleaned up. I'll take those napkins from you. I want you to take one step back and aim at... Not at John, but aim at the panes of glass. So you may want to hold those out here so that he's aiming just at those. That's fantastic. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this better be Gouda. No. Because I shudder to think what might happen if anything goes wrong, but I'm going to muster up the courage to continue. In a moment, you will fire the gun, and that card will go Swiss right through the air and appear between those. For the magicians that are here, this is known as a sandwich effect. you know what? This is silly. This is just nonsense. I mean, I've got a grown man here holding a ketchup and cheese-filled banana. I got another guy holding a couple of slices of bread, like a homeless guy. That's all he's got left. And I don't even know how this trick works. You know, the other one has some sort of spring-loaded mechanism that does it for me. This won't happen, and I feel really bad because I've made fun of a classic of magic, and you all let me. And I'm sorry, I just can't be a part of it anymore. Good night.
Do it.
What?
Do it.
All right. I'll tell you what. Here, just kind of relax and sort of aim down there. That's good. All right, fantastic. Just relax. We're gonna try to do this, but I didn't want Sparky to know about this part. See, when I count to 3, I want everybody here to yell "bang" as loud as you can, and I want you to believe that it's gonna happen. Because if you do that, you will convince him that that's a real gun. Now look at him, it'll be easy. He's listening, isn't he? So it'll be great. That's what I mean. Okay? You're gonna be convinced because you believe in magic. It's gonna work. I'm gonna count to 3. Everybody's gonna yell "bang." You will fire the gun. The card will go through the air, and the panes of glass will move, won't they? Oh, good. All right, here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bang! Whoa! Did you see the panes of glass? They move. Sparky, open the gun. Show everybody that the card is gone. Vanished. Completely gone. Here, I want you to take this gun down to the lab, run some forensics on it. Let's have a big round of applause for John. And here, hermetically sealed from the very beginning of the show, 2 panes of glass in the antique Chinese box of mystery, and now between them it's Sparky's signed card. There's the signature. There's the teeth mark. It matches exactly. Who said there's no such thing as a free one? Thank you. I definitely deserve it.